as you go around practicing that pitch, but whether it be, at pitch competitions or sort of individual one-on-one meetings with investors, is make sure you're sort of taking note of sort of the spoken feedback and more maybe sort of some of the unspoken feedback. At the end of an entrepreneur's pitch, there's typically a Q&A session. And if you as an entrepreneur are often getting questions like from the judges or the audience, things like, I'm still unclear about who your target customer is, I'm unclear about your unit economics, that's really feedback that your pitch or your deck missed the spot. Oftentimes, even if an investor says no, often it's best practice to ask what sort of elements of your business or traction are they looking for. You do have your email, and then not to bombard them with updates, but I think it's fair on a sort of a quarterly basis to send updates, because it's an opportunity where that investor may not want to sort of dedicate additional time because they maybe just passed on this opportunity, a handful of weeks ago. But through these updates that you provide through a newsletter, it's a good way to show them that you're making progress and making traction on maybe some of the areas of concern.
You want to engage, you want to understand what my fit is. And people appreciate, I will say, this is probably not going to be a fit, but I want to listen to what you're up to. And if I like the entrepreneur and want to see them successful, and I think that it's a fit for somebody else's pipeline, I'm more than happy to forward it to another investor that I know. And if it's a fit, great. And if it's not, I think people appreciate the referrals. The entrepreneur appreciates another investor to talk to. The investor appreciates another entrepreneur that might be closer to their thesis than it is to ours.
Sharing both the good, but also the bad as well. And I think there's an opportunity to how you frame some of the sort of the difficult times, and that may be through sort of requests for support. And I think in specifically in this case, for those who are maybe still building out their sort of Rolodex of advisors and partners, this is a really great opportunity, because if an organization or an investor has given capital to you, it's in their best interest as well to sort of support you through non-financial means. And that often could mean connecting you to advisors in their network or partners. And that can sort of start that snowball effect of you sort of growing out your Rolodex and having the opportunity to engage with more in the ecosystem.